Hello everybody, welcome to Shogi Ramen TV. いらっしゃいませ。Let's enjoy Shogi with me. Today, I want to talk about double wing attack more for the second step of the beginners. Okay, then let's start from this position. From here, moving the silver here is the Joseki. So of course, silver can move this position, but the benefit of this position is in the future, this silver can move this position like a bogging style. So to keep the possibilities for the attack is very important. So in the double wing attack, moving the silver here is the best move. And also Gote will move the silver to the same position. And from here, in the past, just pushing pawn to get the pawn like this was a Joseki, and this rook is protecting this position, so the only Sente can have a pawn. It looks a good advantage for Sente, but from here, so for example, moving the king, and Sente need to push some pawns future. So for example, when this pushing pawn, Gote can take pawn like this. So finally Gote also can take a pawn. So getting the pawn soon is not good advantage for the Sente. It's even. Okay, then back to the initial position. This position. So in the latest Joseki, the pushing h pawn is the Joseki. So then if the Gote push this kind of the pawn, Sente will push this pawn to take more pawns like this. Well, this is an interesting way to get more pawns. So the Sente succeeded to get 2 pawns. And Gote will move the silver here, and move the rook, and move the silver, and move back the rook here. So this is one of the patterns to get 2 pawns. But let's see this position. Sente's rook move like this. So the Sente wastes 4 moves to get the 2 pawns. And for example, in the other hand, Gote moves the silver like this. So the Sente wastes 4 moves for the rook, but the Gote has already moved forward the silver to the good position. So in the game point of view, this exchange is even. It's one of the interesting point. And also another interesting branch. So against this rook, Gote has another option. So pushing this pawn is an interesting option. And if Sente take this pawn, Gote can drop the pawn here. So this knight cannot escape. So this knight will be captured. So if the Sente take pawn, Gote succeeded to take a knight. This is one of the interesting technique for the Gote to get the knight. So this is nice way, looks nice way, but against this dropping pawn, moving back the rook here is also interesting way, and take by rook. Let's see this position. The Gote doesn't have pawn, and Sente can drop the pawn next, and this pawn is very strong, and it's difficult to defend. So in this position. So for example, gote need to take pawn, and if sente drop this pawn here, gote move the rook here, and when sente drop the pawn, gote can drop the pawn for the defense. So this is the one of the interesting way for the defense. But let's see this position. Sente already pushed the h pawn, so the sente ignore this rook and drop the pawn at this timing. So if the gote drop the pawn, bishop can escape here. So this is one of the meaning of the h pawn. And if the rook escape, sente can promote. So the dropping the pawn here was bad move. So then the dropping pawn here for the defense. So the sente can drop the pawn, and the rook has to move this line, and sente rook can take this pawn. But in this position, bishop can escape here, and this is attacking to the rook, so the rook has to escape like this, and silver move here for the defense. This is one of the interesting technique, but losing many pawns for gote. So this position would be a bit better for the sente, because of this pawn is very strong, and it will work well for futures, even if the gote has a knight. Okay, then let's back to the first position. Okay, so of course for the gote, pushing the pawn timing is also important, and etching pawn, gote also can do it. And if the sente pushing this kind of pawn, gote can push this pawn and try to take more pawns. But the sente has already pushed the h pawn, so the sente can defend this pawn by the silver, and gote cannot drop the pawn because the bishop can escape here. So in the double wing attack, pushing h pawn has many meanings, and also pushing h pawn, right side h pawn is also have a meaning. So let's see it. So for example, pushing pawn and take pawn, and if the gote push this pawn and take pawn, and dropping the pawn here, so in this position the knight can escape to the edge. So this is also one of the interesting benefit of the h pawn. Of course, h pawn will work for the edge attack in the future, like this kind of the attack. So in the double wing attack, so h pawn has many meanings, multiple meanings, and very interesting point to learn. Thank you for watching this video. I have explained from this position about 10 moves, maybe, but just 10 moves. There are many interesting branches and need to learn for the beginner players. See you next ramen. Bye bye.